So do you guys want to see one of the coolest Citizen EcoDrive Promaster GMTs titanium Asia release only watches that are currently out there today? Well, you're in luck because I have one and it is here, and we're about to flip this camera around and take a look at it. All right, guys, so here it is, the Citizen Promaster GMT EcoDrive, model number BJ7111-86L. I'm pretty sure I got that right, but that's crazy. Citizen, work on your numbers, man. Just come up with like the Bluefish or some name. Lord help me. So let's get into the specs and features of this watch, and then we'll go to rundown. It's a very cool though. Check out that dial. So guys, this watch has a 42.75 millimeter case diameter. It is 14 millimeters thick. Lug to lug is 49.5 millimeters, although it does have male end links, and that measurement is 55 millimeters. Lug width is 22 millimeters. It is powered by a Citizen EcoDrive GMT movement. It has a sapphire crystal. That's right, sapphire Seiko sapphire crystal with a very cool little Easter egg there. Little date magnifier. You see that date magnifier? But look at that. Where did the date magnifier go? Oh, there it is. It is mounted under the crystal. So for all you guys out there, they're like, I hate date magnifiers and then poking up, and this one's mounted under the crystal. Very cool. This has 200 meters of water resistance. It has a 3 o'clock signed with the Promaster symbol, Seiko, signed, screw down crown. The bracelet is 22 millimeters, tapering down to 20 millimeters to the fully milled clasp with security fold over. As you can see there, yes, the clasp is titanium too. This entire watch is titanium. It has solid links, solid end links. It is held together with the pin and collar system. It has 3 positions of micro adjust. So let's do a deeper dive into the dial here. It looks very cool on this dial, okay? As you can see, it is an EcoDrive, so it is a quartz. All right, but it has this, it's that 42.75 case diameter, which a lot of people just say it's 43, but it doesn't wear like a 43. And I know you hear that a lot with YouTube reviewers and watch people. It doesn't wear like a 43. I think the reason that is visually, this dial is very small, but it has this super cool, almost like football stadium or soccer stadium chapter ring. It goes up flat and then it kicks way out. It's very deep in there, and it's stark white. I dig it's kind of an orange color. It's maybe it's an orangish red 24 at the 12 o'clock. GMT is in the same color, so it's got that, and then the GMT hand at the end is in that same color. So it's got that red, white, and blue theme going on. It's very cool. You got the rotating timing bezel, very subtle but very nice clicks. Okay, you got the 24-hour and the inside on the chapter ring. Citizen EcoDrive again. Now would be a really good. It's a beautiful watch. The back is the standard Citizen EcoDrive says do not open. Service it only at the service centers, but it is screwed down, so you could open it if you want to, because it's your watch if you buy one. Now, one of the issues I have, let's see if I can get it in. It looks like the second hand is on maybe for the first 20 seconds, and then it's horribly off. It's hitting right in the middle, it's hitting in the end. That's one of my pet peeves. I think I mentioned that one in my pet peeve video. I got a second pet peeve video I need to do too, by the way, because I have more. But yeah, some of the issues I have with this watch, it's all titanium. It is ridiculously light. It is very cool. One of the issues I have is the second hand not hitting the markers. That's a big thing for me with quartz watches. I like the second hand to nail the markers right on. And I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but the other thing I have is this watch is suffering from a little bit of Seiko, where the dive time bezel, the bezel is a little bit, just a tad bit cocked to the left, just barely. So it's not as horribly off like some Seikos, but it is just barely to the left, and that's kind of disappointing. But this, other than that, this is a very cool watch, man. Dig in the colored blue, the blues they're using. I mean, and again, this is a Asia release only, which I know nowadays with the internet, that's not that big of a deal, but it's still kind of cool, man. I dig it. So let's see what it looks like on the wrist. And just for reference, I do have a 7.5-inch wrist. All right, man, there you go. Yeah, it's very cool. I don't have any problem rocking this bad boy. Again, it's slightly annoying that the second hand is off. Now, a lot of times, if I'd have known that ahead of time, I probably still would have bought it anyway. That's not one of those a deal breaker for me, you know. Especially since it's Eco Drive and that's super accurate, and just the way it looks with that very deep chapter ring, rehat, all it's awesome. Okay, so let's get a loom shot and see what that looks like. All right, guys, so there it is. It's pretty much the standard Citizen green loom. Indices are loomed. The end of the second hand loomed. There's a loomed pip at the 12 o'clock on the, you know, the rotating bezel. It's cool, man. It's cool. I think you can pretty much, you can see how the loom pip's a little bit off to the left. But otherwise, this is really all you need in a dive watch. And it's nice. So let's flip this camera around and go get the final thoughts. All right, guys. So there it is, the Citizen Promaster GMT Titanium BJ7111-86L dive watch. Guys, it's awesome. Other than the small little QC things I pointed out, this thing is a very cool watch. It pops. Oh, and by the way, I think you could pick them up, shop around, but I think you could pick these up. Don't pay over $400 for this. I want to say I paid $380, somewhere around there. So under $400, you get a full titanium watch, completely titanium, GMT Eco Drive with 200 meters of water resistance. Yeah, and it looks this cool. Bezel a little bit off though, that kind of messes me. So guys, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And as always, rock that watch.